Hey guys, welcome to this episode of From the Pages. I am Anthony. This is Collectors Entertainment Network. And this episode, we're going to look at WWF Program 112 with the Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper on the cover. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your WWF Program memories. Also, guys, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. Alright guys, we got the Hot Rod playing the bagpipes on the cover of WWF Program 112. So, without any further ado, let's get into the pages. Alright guys, here we go. World Wrestling Federation Program number 112. Rowdy Roddy Piper, always tooting his horn. There, of course, he is with his bagpipes on the cover of this program. Let's get inside cover. You've got the WWF Deluxe Sports Shirt and the WWF Sportswear Gym Shorts. And beware, the rowdy mouth roars with loud words of wisdom. And I always find it's kind of cool because the program, like they even start the articles on the inside cover. They got no room to spare in these programs. They're not very big, so they even start the articles on the actual cover. So I always find that sort of interesting. Here we keep going. And there's more of the Rowdy Roddy Piper article. Usually the cover article is the only one that gets sort of more than just a page. Oh, and look, the WWF Action Line 976-6363 available 24 hours. But it was only in area codes 212, which was Manhattan, 516, which was Long Island at the time. Now it's just Nassau County, but it was all of Long Island at the time. And 914. I don't know what 914 is. Maybe Westchester? You guys have to look that up. Let me know in the comments below. I know 212 was Manhattan, and 516 was Long Island. Unless 914 is like Brooklyn or Queens, or was 212 all of New York City, or just I thought it was just Manhattan. And I don't know what 914 is. You guys let me know. You guys go search it up and look it up and tell me. Alright. Dazzling full color wrestling posters. You've never seen anything like these brilliant 23 by 34 masterpieces. Like having the wrestlers leap into your lap. Okay. So in the past, I commented that they said brilliant 23 by 24. And now they say 23 by 34. So I think they were wrong the whole time and it was a misprint. So there you go. That's much more a poster size. You know, and much more in line with the ratio that you're seeing right there. So that makes a lot more sense. Alright. Keep going on. And we've got Hot Topic. Sergeant Slaughter, Iron Sheik remain unwavering to causes. There, of course, is Sergeant Slaughter waving the American flag. He looks like a G.I. Joe figure right there. And there, of course, he is battling the Iron Sheik. And sort of like right before the match. This was a big feud. Help turning Sarge face at the time. Alright, the WWF tote bag goes with you everywhere. And the official WWF belt buckle. And then, of course, we have the little card here for you to sign up for 8 action-packed issues for only $14.47. Look, we've changed our name, but we're still the same. The official WWF magazine. #1 in World Wrestling Federation coverage. Yep, they went from Victory Magazine, World Wrestling Federation's Victory Magazine, to WWF Magazine. Or the official WWF magazine. Ring Ramblings, WWF Action Line, now available to fans and followers throughout the entire wrestling world. Clip and save. What are you saving? I guess you're not saving money. You're just saving the card so that you always have the number for you. And there, of course, is a picture of Captain Lou. And then official World Wrestling Federation programs now available by mail. Only $3 each. Now, they were $2 in the arena when you went to the show, but $3 each includes postage and handling, so that's not too bad. Of course, you know, if you bought a bunch, you're spending $1 extra for each one. But again, it's really not that bad when you consider that You know, it's essentially $3 with free shipping. All right, Greg Valentine hammers towards WWF Championship. A refreshed Greg Valentine looks forward to facing Hulk Hogan. Did they have a run? I don't remember. Did they ever have a match in Madison Square Garden? You guys let me know. I don't know if Valentine and Hogan had any sort of serious run, but they're at least building it up. In fact, I even got a picture of Hogan there in this story. And says Greg Valentine is in the finest condition of his life. Captain Lou Albano says that. All right, you've got your windbreaker and the cap that says wrestling. Tito Santana, a representative of the fans. Very few barriers exist between the new Intercontinental Champion and his followers. There he is with the green IC belt. This was a time where a lot of belts had the green straps. I feel like the tag team belts were red at the time, but this has a green strap. Obviously, Big Green has a green strap. So they were going with green, and then everything went to a black strap. Now, Hogan it's funny because this stayed the Intercontinental title even after Hogan got a black strap belt and the tag team titles changed to the black strap. I don't remember which one changed first, but I know by WrestleMania, before WrestleMania 1, they had the black strap tag team titles. Because that's what Wyndham and Rotundo came into the ring with. I don't know who if they changed with them. I just know they changed before WrestleMania 1 at least. But I don't know. If you guys know who got those original ones that were at WrestleMania, who were the original tag team champs with those. And of course Hogan, not very long after he had the big green belt, did he change to, what do they call it? Hogan 84? I guess they call it Hogan 84. That was seen, in WrestleMania 1. And by WrestleMania 2, he already had the Hogan 86 belt, which came out in 85, but, they were changing those belts. But the Intercontinental belt, after it changed, that stayed the same well through the 90s. The tag team belts, once they got that's the second one, that I think the Dream Team were the first ones to have the second ones, that those stayed well into the 90s. But the WWF Championship belt changed a few times, of course. All right, but anyway, there's Tito with the green Intercontinental Championship belt. What's in a name? B. Brian Blair answers the questions. I guess he wasn't B. Brian as in the Killer Bees yet, because there's no mention of Jim Brunzell. He's also wearing blue tights. And of course, Jim Brunzell, I believe, was still in AWA with, in the High Flyers or something with Greg Gagne, right? So he was already here, and then they teamed him up with Jumpin' Jim Brunzell for the Killer Bees. All right, the official WWF t-shirts. There you go. Backlund, Muraco, Rocky Johnson, both in WWF and his own. And then Andre, Snuka, and Sergeant Slaughter. I wonder if now that he's face, these started selling a lot more. Who's on the back? All right, Hulkamania, spreading like wildfire throughout the entire world. Speaking of the big green belt, there he is with it, coming back from, I'm sure, a victory in the ring. All right, guys, that is World Wrestling Federation program number 112 with Rowdy Roddy Piper on the cover. All right, guys, that was WWF program 112 with the Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper on the cover. Guys, again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe, please like, please comment, and please share. All those things help the channel so much, and it is so greatly appreciated. All right, that's going to do it. Issue 112, Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper, playing the bagpipes on the cover. We'll be back next episode with another issue of WWF program. So until next time, guys, have a good one.